Hello everyone, Mark here, Mark's Max Muscle, and today we are taking a look at Hadi Choopan and Martin Fitzwater, both from the 2024 Mr. Olympia. Hadi Choopan, of course, placed second, with Martin Fitzwater not far behind in fourth. Now, I've received many requests for this one, so here you guys go. Superset Man did this same matchup, I believe, right after the Olympia, so the dust has settled a little bit on that particular event, but still some very exciting matchups came out of this one, like Hadi Choopan and Martin Fitzwater, and I just loved when they put them side by side. You get to see truly how good Martin Fitzwater really is. Let's go through these poses. I'll give you my opinion on it when it's all done. So, if I say one guy's winning a pose, doesn't necessarily mean he's winning the competition. Like Martin Fitzwater, for instance, probably winning this front double. Hadi Choopan, he's got some nice separation in the arms. Good vacuum, and I mean good. Very good. And the lats, pretty darn good too. Maybe even beating Martin Fitzwater in the entire torso heap. Martin is, I don't want to say the word destroy, because Hadi Choopan has some nice wheels, good condition, thin skin, things of that nature. But Martin, he has the good kind of legs. Very good. Huge, bubbly, round, like Phil Heath. And his arms, they might not have those peaks, but they are very full, much like a Derek Lunsford arm, where I defend his arms too all the time. Actually, pretty good. Look at the forearms, triceps sweeps, full biceps as well. And hey, his condition, his overall condition, I think it's more than a match for Hadi. Well, no, Hadi Choopan's peeled. Shouldn't say stuff like that. You Choopanites, that's what it is. It's not a Hadiite, it's a Choopanite. Go to the front lat spread, for goodness sakes. Martin's bigger in a way, depending on how you look at them. His legs are bigger when they stood side by side. He is a little bit taller, I think. I mean, it's hard to say, judging by how they bend their legs, things of that nature. But Hadi, I'd give him the front lat spread, for goodness sakes. Look at the lats themselves. Martin looks good. I mean, his condition is spot on. That's why he got pushed so high up the rankings. Defeated all those guys. Thin skin goes a long way. Turn to the side, just like glaciers. Yeah, I made Martin a little bit shorter here. He bends at the knees. I looked at the side-by-side pictures, so don't be too concerned about sizing. Although, one guy's at the front of his box, the other guy's at the far end of his box, or what have you. You know what I'm saying? Sizing can be a little bit of an issue, because man, oh man, the wheels on Martin, they make Hadi's look small. His upper body's just so gosh darn full too. Hadi's got separation, big man's chest as well. So, side tricep, indeed. Hadi's winning this one. Not a huge fan of Martin Fitzwater's, and you can see the look on his face. He's looking at me like, what do you, don't say that stuff about my side tricep. Mark's Max Muscle. Don't you dare say that stuff. Sorry, Martin. Martin looks awesome in the side tricep, but I think Hadi's just a little bit awesomer. There. Go to the back lat spread, and here's where it gets to be a little bit sticky, a little bit debatable, if you will. There's no doubt in my mind Hadi has a bigger back. It is a huge big back lats. Look at that. Traps and all, I bet. But when you look at the lower half, and guys, go look at the footage if you can find it. These guys side by side, and the wheels from behind look like Martin was just in another level. Like he was even beating Derek Lunsford from behind in the lower half. And that's what surprised me. His back just isn't quite as big as the other two guys, but man, it is as hard or harder, grainier, and, yes, even had some things of that nature as well. Go to the rear double by. No, Louie, look at both arms. All the top pros like Arnold, all them guys are looking at both arms now. You look like a goof looking at just one arm and then say, boom, take a look at this hunk of man. Anyway, I do trail off. Hadi, he's just more substantial in the upper half. I think it's enough to warrant the judges saying, well, yeah, we can't slip Martin in that top three. And they had no intention of slipping anybody in that top three. Unless, of course, Samson, Hadi, or Derek really dropped the ball. Which neither of them did. Although I will say, and got some criticism on this, half of Hadi's lower half is soft. I don't know how I can take criticism for that. Here's the abs and thigh. It was plain as day. Rewind it if you don't believe me. Wow, does Martin look awesome in the quads. Very crisp. Crisp indeed. But Hadi, just as or more crisp. Of course, the quad size. Martin was matching pretty much everybody. Even big ol' Hunter Labrada. And he's a real big man. Hunter. But the midsection makes it all she wrote. This, if you want to know, what Hadi Choopan has is a 1990s premium set of abs. And that would be one of the better abs in the 1990s. No fooling, this would match Sean Ray's, Lee Priest's, the Blunder from Down Under. But anyway, here's the abs, here's the most muscular. I see them abs. Look at the abs on Hadi. I think he does have, in the most muscular, the best six-pack that we've seen so far in bodybuilding. I say so far because, hey, there's going to be lots of champions ahead of us, the way the midsections are going. I like Martin Fitzwater in this shot. He looks like an ectoskeleton. He looks awesome, premium. But the thing is, Hadi is maybe the only other guy. You look at the roster, when they all snap their most musculars. Oh, jeez. Hooah! Martin gives a little extra here, because he heard me talking about him. Well, even using the crab position, I think Hadi, he's just too much in the most muscular. Would that be acceptable? Would that be acceptable with you fellers and fellacies? So, without trying to make myself look like a evil bad guy from some sort of cartoon, like a Skeletor, for instance.
Come on, He-Man. I'll take you with compound strikes, muscle boy.
But yes, I'm not trying to make myself look like Skeletor or even Shredder by coming out here and saying, oh, the judges had it completely wrong. Martin Fitzwater definitely should have got into that top three. And if so, he would have even won the Olympia. I'm not going to say that at all. But I will tell it like it is. And Martin Fitzwater, truth is, it was darn close between Hadi Choopan and himself. Oh, and Krang, too, was another bad guy.
Come on, Shredder, get those evil
turtles. Remember? No? Anyway. Yes, Martin Fitzwater, he is an up-and-comer. Hadi Choopan, there's going to be a day. I mean, you look at their ages. Hadi's he's no spring chicken anymore. Martin Fitzwater, he is exactly the spring chicken age. So, 10 more years, of course, Martin Fitzwater could be vying for that Olympia title. Hit thumbs up on the video. Let me know, who do you have winning in this one? Hadi Choopan, judges of course had it right, or is Martin Fitzwater nipping at his toesies woesies? Have a great one, guys.